Clearly, no one's bothered to do any cleanup then. Counter-Arcanum device operating normally. Looks like I'm not needed here either. Aren't you...
Meryl?
Masha? It really is you! You're back, finally!
Is Paravian alright?
Oh, poor guy's had a hard time of it, but at least he's still in one piece. He's lying in a sickbed as we speak. He should recover soon. It's too bad he didn't find anything too useful in the village. Well, aside from that armored vehicle.
Fortunately, Sentinel happened to be there at the same time.
So, it really was her? The one who assassinated Colonel Hirschfelder?
Yes, she'd collected a wealth of evidence concerning Manus Vindictae. I've already delivered it to Commander Kreos. As for the assassination, it turns out her actions weren't entirely unjustifiable. Let's just consider it a misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding? She literally killed the guy.
She's not the only one.
Well, Anyway, I was just worried that something bad might have happened to you. Like what happened to...
To whom?
Charles and Amanda. We haven't heard from them in over 4 hours now.
They were dispatched to investigate Hill 299, correct? Has any help been sent their way?
Commander Kreos sent some men to look for them. Hopefully, we'll hear some good news soon. Most of the other teams have finished their investigations. A few of them are already in the safe zone, actually. Apparently, they found a lot of useful info. So, we won't have to head back out again, right? The front's getting shelled to hell and back. I mean, chances are we'll...
The evidence Sentinel provided is quite damning. Our job here will be over just as soon as we can get a hold of the team at Hill 299. Don't worry.
This is unbelievable. These documents, the evidence is undeniable. Every one of those absurd conspiracy theories was true. The 1918 peace negotiations really were sabotaged by Manus Vindictae. The nations on both sides of this war have been under the deception of an invisible enemy. It is no wonder that even the victors of the 1919 offensive gained no real advantage. My God, to think Manus Vindictae has been sharing war secrets with both sides to ensure neither can win this war. That they have used our commanders as tools for their massacre, it is nigh on unimaginable. This does not simply concern one nation. These documents could topple nearly all of Europe's military leaders. With this list of managed defectors in our hands, and if we act with haste, we may finally put every one of them behind bars.
Let me remind you that Laplace may be able to heal these so-called defectors. Eberhard's case proved that the Manus's mental influence can be purged.
Yes, of course. Whatever the case, we must act as soon as possible. The Chancellor and the Reichstag are prepared to strike.
Agreed. The evidence is sufficient. There is no need to delay.
Wunderbar. Just think of the soldiers finally making their way home. This is the day we secure a century of peace for Europe.
Sounds like a line for the history books. Everything's going according to plan.
Good. The other teams have shared the same intelligence with the pacifist political leaders in their respective regions. All the Foundation has to do now is watch for any interference from Manus Vindictae.
But won't this approach cause even more turbulence?
Timekeeper.
Oh, yes, Krios. I was just listening in.
I see. In any case, the outcome can't be worse than the war we're living through, Timekeeper. As I'm sure you learned in your history studies, this war claimed tens of millions of soldiers' lives. Not to mention the equally massive number of civilian casualties, whether direct or otherwise. We are now 2 years on from what should have been the end of this war. The death toll has already climbed much higher, and it will only continue to rise if we don't put an end to it soon. At least our efforts have won us a marginally better outcome.
I see.
In short, the war is already over. Once the pacifist political parties take power, an armistice will surely be signed in Montpellier.
This may not be the time, but I have a question to ask. Does the Foundation Committee have any contingency plans should things take a turn for the worse?
Did you notice something suspicious?
It's about Hirschfelder's assassination. Do you remember a certain detail from Marshall's report?
You think his death to be the spark of a reignited war, but even if I had stayed my hand from him, your plans would have been for naught.
If that was so, why would the Manus risk exposing Hirschfelder? Why would they allow him to meet with the Foundation in Montpellier? If Hirschfelder hadn't been killed, would the negotiations have become a fruitless tug of war?
Manus Vindicte would only cooperate with the Foundation on something that was sure to fail. Could it be that they're purposely diverting our attention?
My thoughts exactly, Timekeeper. That said, securing peace is our top priority at the moment.
6 years of war have deeply shaken the resolve and faith of our nation. It is clear to all that this war cannot continue any longer. Afraid of the loss of power that peace may bring to them, leaders across Europe elected to collaborate with the evil cult Manus Vindictae, sacrificing countless young lives in meaningless carnage. But carnage is precisely what Manus Vindictae desires. Unseen by all, their wicked influence has long wormed its way into the leadership of every warring nation. But worry not, the conspiracy has been thwarted. Every treasonous general has been arrested and will soon face a fair court-martial. The heroes who bled for the fatherland are finally returning home, but we will welcome them with smiles on our faces and gratitude in our hearts. On the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month of the year 1920, this war will come to an end.
Third routine patrol complete. No anomalies detected, sir.
No further warnings from the Arcanum detection group. Should we lower the alert level?
Maintain the current level. I need at least 2 squads on standby at the command post at all times.
Yes, sir.
Any response from Charles and Amanda?
Negative. They've been silent since they reached Hill 299. It's like we're calling into the abyss. Chances are they got snuffed out by the Manus. Luck can't be on everyone's side.
Even so, we need to recover the bodies.
What? So they can be buried with shiny medals? A couple minutes walk on the battlefield and I'll find you a whole pile of that scrap metal.
Any other signs of enemy activity?
Nope. Not a single trace of the Manus scum. Maybe all this military and political turmoil messed up their plans after all.
Let's hope so. Whatever the case, we need to get to the bottom of what happened at Hill 299. We can't afford to let any potential threats slip past us.
Already on my way there. How about seeing a psychologist when this is all over, Creus? Maybe they'll finally cure your Manus Vindictae paranoia.
Keep your eyes and ears open.
Will Andreas ever return?
Hey, sir! Mr. Charon! You leaving already? Masha told me you're heading back to the front.
She speaks the truth. And you are?
Oh, right. You don't know me. But Masha told me loads about you. You know Masha, don't you?
Yes. The night. I remember.
Great. I'm heading to the front as well. Do you want to... or, could you please join our convoy?
You wish for me to join you?
You know the front better than anyone. Please, Mr. Caron, come with us. We could really use your help.
This quiet feels strange.
Halt's Maul, Rudolf. Why, damn it? Why did Willy and Franz have to...
So, who won in the end?
Does it matter?
Then, should we start packing up?
Sure. You can finally take all those notebooks of yours back home. Weren't you planning to turn them into a book?
Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe once I stop being a soldier, my motivation to write will stop too. What about you, Erich? What will you do?
Make bread, I think. My family runs a bakery. I can already see it. My old man cracking open his finest bottle of Spätburgunder when I arrive. Speaking of which, I bet we can go and ask the boys on the other side for some food and drinks. They've got wine and soft white bread. At least, that's what Peove said.
I wouldn't mind some canned peaches.
Fine. I'll get you your peaches. I guess I really am your Hauptmann, huh?
Erich, do not hurry to leave the trenches. Have patience.
Oh, Caron, you're back. Any news?
The delegations from various nations have arrived in Montpellier. The armistice will be signed in 48 hours. It is best to avoid any unnecessary danger until then.
But I'm starving, Caron. You didn't bring any food, did you?
I did.
Who are you?
The Foundation has issued food and drinks to be brought to the soldiers on the front. She is responsible for distributing them.
Yeah, more or less what he said. Right. I need a hand unloading these crates of beer. Any volunteers?
Das Bier?
Hey, easy there. There's plenty to go around.
Boys! Boys! You're humiliating yourselves! Get in line and I'll choose a few of you to help out. Where's Mayor Brown?
He is needed in Mompe.
Ah, that's a shame. Ja, he's got a backpfeife im Gesicht. But, ugh, who cares? The war's over. Forget it. You, and you. Come here and unload the crates for the nice Foundation girl. Come on, Prost!
Fine.
Count me in. Prost!
Prost!
What's that? Do you boys hear singing?
I hear it too, from the other side. Why are they singing?
Oh, right. These are humanitarian rations. They've been given to the other side too. They're probably celebrating.
Daisy-ya! Come on, boys. Let's make some noise ourselves. Close to you bastards over there! You understand what I'm saying? Prost!
Santé! Auf den Frieden! Auf den Frieden!
Hey, what are you doing holed up here alone?
The presence of the dead is not fitting among such joy.
What are you talking about? You fit in perfectly. I mean, I know you don't exactly eat much, but you can still enjoy the taste of the stuff, right? I even know a guy with a fish tank for a head who eats every once in a while. That said, I've never actually seen him do it. Does he just pour the coffee straight into his fish tank or what?
The offer is heard, but refused. Such things have better use to you.
Seriously? Aren't you ever hungry?
There is always hunger within me. But food should be saved for the living. Eat well while you can. Stay alive.
Well, you're not wrong, but I wouldn't exactly put it like that. Come on, take it. Hound's always poking fun at me for eating too much anyway.
Hound?
Oh, never mind. Just take it, all right? It's not like it's easy to get a decent meal out here on the front. Oh, at least try the chocolate in your pocket. It'll melt if you leave it in there much longer anyway.
It is time I left.
All right. I still have some finishing up to do here. Won't be long. Just have to make sure everyone's got their supplies. Where are you heading anyway? If you wait a moment, I can come with you.
No, this must be done alone. There is a message. One that must be sent off. Here you are, Eberhard.
How? It's good to see you, mein Freund. How's everyone holding up on the front?
They are celebrating this war's end, singing songs and drinking beer. It's peaceful.
Peaceful.
It's unexpected that the Foundation would allow you to move so freely.
No, my duty is done. I have no place in Montpé. No place among suits and politics. That red-haired official agreed to let me go for a walk every once in a while. He said, someone will keep an eye on you. Whatever. It's getting cold. But I enjoy a crisp winter morning like this. It reminds me of our days as students. Remember? We had to get up before dawn. I was lazier than you. I wouldn't wake up until you rode your bicycle to my window and shouted my name.
Then the two of us would miss Latin class, just as Walter did.
Yeah, I don't blame him. Latin class was hell. Walter. He was a good lad.
This parcel is to be delivered to you. There's a letter within it from Herr Mühlenberger, addressed to those of us in Class 3.
Herr Mühlenberger? I was planning to visit him during my home leave, but... well, you know what happened back home. But he doesn't have a clue about what happened out here. What use is this letter? You and I are the only two class members left since the fall of Montpé. All right, let's hear it, Paul.
Meine lieben Schüler und ehrenwerte Soldaten. Der Krieg hat einen kritischen Punkt erreicht. Und als euer Lehrer ist es meine Pflicht, euren Mut zu stärken. Ich weiß, dass die Sicht auf den Krieg von der Front aus begrenzter sein könnte, als für uns im Vaterland. Lasst mich also klarstellen, der Sieg ist in unserer Reichweite. Obwohl das Leben an der Front hart ist, denkt daran, dies ist ein Opfer für eine größere Sache. Lasst daher euer Leiden süß sein. Dies wird der glorreichste Moment eures Lebens sein. Und wie ich euch beigebracht habe, wird es uns vielleicht eines Tages gefallen, diese Dinge zu erinnern.
Gefallen? Ha! Hört ihn euch an. Er hat sogar Lucans Gedicht zitiert. Oder war es Virgil?
Es ist höchstwahrscheinlich Virgil. Er hat ihn unten zitiert. Ardentis Fortuna Iovat.
Das Zitat übe das Erinnern. Wie sagt man es nochmal auf Latein? Fossan. Hayek. Und dann was?
Das Et fehlt, Eberhard. Fossan et Hayek. Olim memenise juvebit.
Ja, genau das. Dieser alte Fatzke. Er hat geschummelt. Das sind nicht mal seine Worte. Was für ein Dummkopf. Er weiß nicht, wovon er spricht. Paul, I'll never be pleased looking back on any of this. If I have children one day, how will I tell them about all this? I sent our fellow countrymen directly into the line of fire, a death trap, knowing full well that the enemy would retake the ground in mere hours. Young lives, lost one after another. And for what? Some senseless orders? I've heard enough. Put the letter away. This feeling. I've never felt it before. It's as though, for this one moment, I can... No. I have already taken control of my future. I'd forgotten how good it feels to be alive. For the first time in a very long while, my heart feels light, mein Freund. The choices I've made may be irreversible, but I've made up my mind. There is only one path for me now.
Do you not wish to continue your studies? Your writings are surely safely stored in the school's archives.
Would you return to school, Paul?
It is unlikely, but you still may.
For what? For knowledge? A diploma? That might have mattered to the old me. But I'm no longer that boy.
Eberhard.
It's too late, mein Freund. Far too late. I need some time alone. Please, write the reply to Herr Mühlenberger for both of us. The war is over, Paul. The sky is so blue.
Just as it always was.
Just as it always was. Well said. Farewell, mein Freund.
Sehr geehrter Herr Mühlenberger, Ihr Brief wurde von Ihren Schülern wohl erhalten. Sie haben gemeinsam die dunkelsten und härtesten Zeiten durchgestanden. Aber nun sind der Kummer und das Leid zu Ende. Sie zeigten Mut und Treue, doch diese Tugenden wurden zu einer Last, viel zu schwer für Ihre jungen Schultern. Deshalb werde ich Ihnen keine leeren Worte mehr aufbürden. Der Krieg hat diese jungen Männer in etwas ganz anderes verwandelt. Das Wissen, das sie ihnen vermittelt haben, ist nun nutzlos und sie werden nie wieder ihre Lehren hören. Zu diesem Zeitpunkt muss ich Ihnen mit schwerem Herzen mitteilen, dass alle Ihre Schüler aus der Klasse 3 sind gefallen. Mit besten Grüßen, ein toter Mann. Dies schließt die Aufzeichnungen des Soldaten Paul Haumann ab.
What am I to do, mon petit chou? You will not so much as touch the biscuits I baked for him. Never have I seen him in such a state. Ladislas. The war has ended, not as he foretold. It may take some time ere he is able to free himself of his guilt. Cher Ladislas, keep thy heart in the Lord, for he shall forgive us no matter how great our missteps. Marie, I beg thee, do something. One way or another, we all must return to Rouen in the coming days. Ladislas, you foretold that Agnes would return to herself come the end of the war. Yet she remains unchanged. Is there truly no way to revive our dear friend? Our family?
Marie?
What news from the front?
Some troops have already withdrawn. The rest will follow suit once the armistice is officially signed. Ladislas, he still won't eat?
Just leave him be.
If you don't mind me asking, is this statue real?
What do you mean?
I'm not sure how to put this into words properly. It's just that I've never seen her move.
Ah. Now your words are clear. This is Agnes, a distant cousin of mine. We share a great-grandmother. We took residence together until 1914, both at our clan estate in the suburbs of Rouen and in my rented apartment in Paris. When the war broke out, I departed to join the army. Upon returning during my first leave, I found her in the cellar. It came to pass that, in my absence, she had turned herself to stone.
She can stay in this form as she pleases?
Only so long as her heart yet beats. Were she to turn to stone from within, she would be unable to restore her body to flesh. But Ladislas informed me of another possibility. He said Agnes's petrification was an extraordinary act of self-sacrifice. And that this sacrifice was also a prophecy. Gargoyles were not to coexist with this war. He said that a miracle would occur. That Agnes would be freed from her petrification. I thought it might have been true. But I suppose it was not. Agnes has shown no signs of recovery.
There must be another way.
If only there were. If only I knew of one. But there is very little I know of our bloodline. While the young of my kin generally receive a traditional education from within the clan, my grandmother supported my decision to attend a secular school in my youth. I resided in a small rented apartment in Paris for some time, hoping to enroll at Lonsad. That was until the war broke out. This war, well, you've seen the face of it. It takes but one shot to end a life. And this war has hurt millions. Friends, family, loved ones. I have lost far too many.
Marie.
Forget it. Tell me, have you yet time today?
What do you want to do?
Take a stroll. I have spent far too much time in the monastery. A pilot?
Yes, that's what I wanted to be.
Why?
Many knights joined the Air Force at the time. They believed the sky to be the only battlefield that still maintained at least some semblance of knightly chivalry. It had more than the ground at least. Crawling through mud and digging trenches.
I loathe airplanes. They're exceedingly difficult to withstand from the ground. And the engine noise.
Relax. You don't need to fight them anymore. In fact, I'd wager you'll come to like traveling by plane in time.
Corpses that lay yonder. Did you see them earlier?
No. Perhaps Charon had already buried them.
Most likely. He is an interesting fellow, if not strange.
And kind too. Without him, you and I would certainly have fought again at the graveyard. Oh, that reminds me.
What?
You threw a smoke grenade at me.
Hey! Marsha. Are you leaving?
No, I have plenty of free time today.
Not now. After the armistice. I know well that the Foundation has tasked you with keeping a watchful eye on me.
It's not exactly like that.
All is well. You may stay. So long as you do not lie. I shall even aid you should you require it. But do not attempt to persuade me to join the Foundation. I cannot abandon my family.
I know that. I'll be leaving after the armistice is officially signed.
It comes from the windmill.
Sounds like a horse to me.
A horse?
Wow, what a beauty!
A horse indeed. What brings it here?
Here, come on out. That's a good boy. Oh my, Marie. Look at his beautiful coat. Not even the colonels have such handsome companions.
He seems to have taken a liking to you. Can you ride?
What sort of question is that, Marianne? You are talking to a knight. Come on, take my hand. I'll give you a ride. This feels perfect for a gallop, but I'm worried you might fall.
Let me off then. Enjoy it yourself.
What fun would that be? Come on, just hold on tight. Giddy up! Hey! I can't believe you don't know how to ride a horse, but I can teach you. Just think of them as oversized hunting dogs. I'll come find you after you move. How does that sound? Where will you be if you're not staying with your family?
Perhaps Paris? My mind is yet made. But wherever I am, I should like to open a clothing store.
Then you'd better choose a store name I'll recognize right away. No, you'll become so famous that it'll take no work to find you. Could you make a parade dress for me?
I have never before made such a dress, but I shall learn for you.
Wow! A parade dress tailor-made for me by a famous French fashion designer. It's like a dream come true.
What of you? How may I come into your contact? The Lord only knows where the Foundation will send you once this is ended.
You may be right. The fight against Manus Vindictae isn't over. But don't worry. I always find a way to get in touch with you.
I do not wish to judge your decision, but do all you can to stay alive, Marcia. Do not make a martyr of yourself.
Why the sudden sentimentality, Marie?
If all this, when all this comes to an end one day, I hope to see you again.
Me too.
I will pray for you, though I am uncertain if my voice will be heard. I am nothing like Agnes. She is an angel descended from heaven. And I am. Never mind.
Ah, there he goes.
Marcia, we need you on the front immediately. I've already sent you the coordinates. Bring the gargoyle if she's willing.
Who are you?
We'll meet soon enough.
A breakthrough!
field mapping. Taking another look. The benefits of field mapping. Awaken. Limited scale, infinite lines. Behold. No other study could show you this.
Case closed. I'll be sure to write a report and put it on your table. And please don't forget.
Field check complete. Move carefully. Be careful. Taking another look. You won't get the benefits of field mapping. Taking another look. My responsibility. Awaken. Limited scale, infinite lines. Calculating distance. No other study could show you this.
Case closed. I'll be sure to write a report and put it on your table.
I've noticed that intellectually stimulating activities are more effective in teams.
Yes, Herr Chancellor. The delegations have arrived in Montpellier. The armistice will be signed before dinner time. Understood. We will be sure to serve a simple but delicious dinner. And of course, all journalists granted entry will be carefully selected. Oh, no problems so far.
What are you waiting for, Friedrich? Pick up the phone already. Ah, pick up the phone, you hear? Damn it. I still fail to understand why they would assign me a dev slot as an assistant. I'll have you fired the moment I set foot on the fatherland. That's more like it. Hmm?
That was an awful racket, sir.
How dare you!
I have more pressing matters to attend to. Yes, it's about time.
What? Explain yourselves this instant!
Oh, I owe you no explanation, sir.
Who could that be?
Come in.
You!
No response either.
Sir, a new batch of counter-arcanum devices has been deployed, as instructed.
Good. Any contact from Meryl in the past 3 hours?
No. She's probably still on the front. There's a lot of celebrating going on out there.
Something's not right.
We're under attack! What's the location? I saw them in that house. They're wearing black. I have to.
Get back here, Parati! We need to get to the command post and inform all security staff to resume combat positions.
Yes, sir.
Finally, no more hiding. The moment of truth has arrived. Leave a few of the Foundation lapdogs alive. I have something to say to those sanctimonious hypocrites. As for the rest, kill them all.
I am ready.
The puppy wishes to come along.
I'll show you. I found my... I'll show you. Icaros, find your mark. Now!
Run, start running. Down.
I found my path.
Say sorrows. Your first-hand experience is our best.
Search every room. Leave no stone unturned. Oh, but keep that signing desk and the documents on it intact. It'll make for a great headline shot. Perfect for the front page of the papers. Now, bring her out. Quiet. Better late than never. All that endless searching, huh? Well, here we are. You finally caught us. You might ask, why must things end like this? Why must we kill one another? Do you want to know why? Because our pleas, our pain, our suffering were all ignored by you! Humans started this war, all these wars, and yet you hurled us, arcanists, onto the front lines like cheap cannon fodder. You have created a world that despises us for our bloodlines and mocks us for our arcane skills. Yet you force us to use those very skills to fight the war machines you built. You humans have sown untold horrors in the name of conflicts created by your own hand, and still you refuse us even a single scrap of bread in reward. These are the lessons history has taught us. A history of arcanist suffering that must end! So when I heard that arcanists were uniting, marching under the banner of a formidable army, I caught a glimpse of hope. In fact, it shone like never before. Foundation lapdogs, human scum, mark my words. This war has only just begun. From this era onward, the unjust reign of humanity shall be overturned. All arcanists from every era shall march under the banner of Manus Vindicte, until the ultimate, most glorious era arrives.
Who did that?
Lapdogs, eh? Couldn't come up with anything more original? Command post clear now.
You're late, Yuhei.
At least you're not dead. You won't always have someone around to cover your ass, Chris.
What have you found?
Long story short, we're a step behind the Manus. They've got an army, launching an assault on the front lines as we speak. We're talking about a force the size of a traditional brigade, possibly even two. They're hiding out beneath Hill 299, and every one of their soldiers is an arcanist.
Hill 299? Any news on Charles and Amanda?
Yeah. They're both dead. But they did leave behind some critical info. Turns out Manus Vindictae's built a colossal, full-fledged underground fortress inside Hill 299. That's where all these Manus troops have been coming from. The ones here in the safe zone and the ones sent to eliminate the human soldiers at the front.
Did you carry out the other order?
Yeah. I've sent the request for reinforcements and your frontline contingency plan to headquarters. All available Foundation personnel in the region are moving towards the designated locations on the front. All except Meryl. I haven't been able to make contact with her. You really gonna do this, huh? This so-called frontline contingency plan?
I don't think we have much choice.
How are we gonna deal with Hill 299? It came out of nowhere.
Every plan has its surprises. We'll deal with it. Follow me. We're going to the front lines. You can fill me in on the details on the way.
The lapdogs are barking again. Their masters remain quiet, for the most part. And you know why. But silence gives no orders. So the masters whistle. Just a pitch, no words. And so no words are heard, only the baying of dogs. How dare you? Do you think I should speak like some slick-talking veteran? I'd slit my throat myself if I so much as uttered a word akin to those devils. They're bastards, abominations, every last one of them. Please accept my apologies. Wounds are hard to heal when they are torn open time and time again.
What's that sound?
What are you standing there for?
They're firing again.
So? Surely you're used to it by now.
But isn't there supposed to be a ceasefire? I know it isn't official yet, but there's no point in firing now, is there?
Scheiße! In Deckung!
Verdammt! Has everyone gone mad? These are alten Säcke. I thought they were supposed to be negotiating peace.
Why? Why are we fighting again?
No! Forget that rubbish! Get inside! Scheiße! Scheiße! Who in the hell is attacking us?
I don't know. They're not even wearing blue. They're all black.
Right. They're wearing masks? Can they even see through them?
The flank! I don't know who or what they are, but they're coming from our flank!
Verdammt nochmal! All men from the second company, assemble! Focus fire on enemies in black uniforms!
We begin with white.
Where are our men?
This is all I could find. We've been caught off guard. Everyone's confused.
Snap out of it! Scheiße! Don't you see what we're dealing with here? Get to your positions, boys! Fire! You hear me? Fire! Send these Scheißkerle to hell!
Target square confirmed.
I'll show you. I found my
Enemy reaction. Target square confirmed. Sterilize.
I'll show you. I found my
Enemy react. Target square confirmed.
Get out of here.
Icaros, find your mark.
Now!
Eliminate target. Enemy piece overloaded.
Toes.
Walking training.
I'm losing my patience.
In check.
I'm losing my patience.
Get the wounded to me! Stand strong! The Foundation's reinforcements will arrive soon!
The Foundation?
We stand together as brothers in arms!
I'll show you.
Enemy reaction predicted.
The puppy agreed. The puppy agreed with your decision.
Death comes for the fourth.
We have taken a strong position.
Your first-hand experience is our best advertisement.
They lost their minds? They just keep charging right into our gunfire. Look, the mist! What the hell is going on?
Are you the captain of the second company?
I am. You're with the Foundation?
I am Kreis, the commander of the Foundation personnel stationed in Montpei. This is an emergency situation. Manus Vindicte invaded the safe zone. We neutralized the threat there, but now they're on a mission to kill every human soldier on the front lines.
Every human soldier? You mean including those on the other side?
If you're willing to give up this position, follow me.
I couldn't give less of a damn about positions, but where are we going?
Anyone still standing? Help me clear this bunker.
Doktor, mein Bruder! Er ist verwundet! Bitte!
Bring ihn zu mir. Easy. Put him down here. I'll patch him up. Have you seen any other Foundation personnel?
I think I saw one! A redhead!
Good. Go tell him we need medical supplies. They should have brought plenty from Montpei.
Right away!
I'll stop the bleeding first.
What about him?
He's dead. Now, relax and try to stay with me.
He's dead? No!
Himmelhilf! It's over! I'm dead! I'm dead!
No, you're not. Not today, anyway.
Is that...
Update? Have you located Kreas?
He's somewhere in the trench. A soldier spotted him.
I didn't expect to run into...
Save the pleasantries. Marsha made known to me the situation. The Foundation ought to have a sharp plan, having requested me to join her. Speak then. What would you have me do?
The frontline soldiers have little experience fighting enemies with arcane skills. If they stay here, it's only a matter of time until they fall to the Manus. I'm going to move them to a safer strategic position. However, Enemy forces on Hill 299 have us pinned down in the trenches. Manus Vindicte has turned it into an underground fortress, housing an estimated 10,000 troops. They've even... They've even positioned artillery on the hillside. Retreating under that kind of fire would be a death sentence.
Eliminate the threat from Hill 299. Then withdraw the troops from the front. This is the Foundation's plan?
Not the Foundation's plan. Not yet, at least. This is my course of action.
How do you intend to do this? Even with an army of 100,000 at your command, to take a fortified high ground under artillery fire is no surety.
I know. That's why I need your help.
Such an act is to walk into the valley of the shadow of death. What difference would be made if I lent my aid or withheld it?
If I recall correctly, gargoyles are insusceptible to poison gas.
That's correct. So?
So we may be able to take a subtler approach. Please, come with me. My subordinate will give you the details.
How much longer?
About 10 more minutes at this pace. Maybe less if there's no interruptions.
What an optimist. Take cover. Pin them down.
The puppy wishes to come along.
I'll show you. I found my... I'll show you. Icarus, eyes on the target.
Now! Yeah!
I found my... I'll show you.
The puppy agreed with your decision.
I never miss. There comes the report.
Your first-hand experience is our best advertisement.
Threat neutralized.
Nice shot. Right, we've arrived. Take these. I'm surprised you agreed to this.
I have my reasons.
Sure. Let's go over the plan one more time. 2 of our investigators discovered a number of tunnels running under Hill 299. The one we've just arrived at leads directly to the Manus' ammunition depot. After the war broke out, the Manus sealed all accessible tunnels with poison gas. Judging by the bodies I found earlier, this gas can penetrate all existing gas masks. On the bright side, that means there aren't many guards in the tunnels. At least, that's what we think. Your goal is simple. Reach the ammunition depot, detonate the explosives, and destroy the fortress. After that, the Foundation will evacuate with the soldiers.
Good to know the Foundation's investigation bore some fruit.
Hill 299's so conspicuous that everyone just unconsciously overlooked it.
I'm prepared. You may leave now.
All right. Good luck.
What are you doing here?
One war ends, and another begins. More lives will be claimed by their own kind. I am simply doing what I always do.
You knew of this tunnel.
Tunnel? I know nothing of it. There's a cloud of death hanging above this place. That is what led me here.
cloud of death.
An ambiguous omen.
An omen? Tell me then, who will this cloud of death fall upon?
Death is impartial. It doesn't decide who will live and who will die.
But I can. I suggest you leave. Should this cloud not fall upon me, an explosion will soon obliterate Hill 299.
Do you intend to claim the lives of all the Manus Vindictae troops here?
Do you intend to stop me? I should leave. Time is pressing.
I do not wish for such carnage to occur. Yet I am powerless to prevent it. But before you go, a word of warning. The war you've been fighting is, in fact, over. What lies before you is a conflict all its own, a much harsher path. You still have a chance to turn away from this and relieve yourself of the burdens placed upon you.
In view of the sufferers of this war, my burden is light. Harsh or not, I shall not waver from the path I have chosen.
You first set foot on the battlefield 5 years ago. What makes today different from that day?
I now know the true cause of the conflict, and I have seen the face of the true enemy. If I must sin to fulfill my sacrifice, then so be it.
Your willingness to suffer, your passion for sacrifice, it is beyond me. Perhaps you possess a wisdom beyond my comprehension. Yet, still, I feel a deep sadness for you. I am in no position to stop you from walking through the gates of hell.
Le peuple qui marchait dans les ténèbres a vu une grande lumière. Ceux qui habitaient les pays de l'ombre de la mort, sur eux, la lumière a resplendi. Blasphemy. The fortress's center ought to be closer to the peak, but this path appears to be extending downward. The Foundation's map says this is the route. Not the stench of rotting hay, not garlic or onion either. This is a new kind of poison gas. Still, it has no effect on me.
Where art thou?
Agnes.
Dost thou hear me, Marie? I heareth not from thee.
You hear me not?
Where hast thou gone, Marie? I sense thou art somewhere deep below the earth, surrounded by that which I cannot clearly see.
Bodies lay scattered around me, Agnes. Many of them. They're Manus soldiers. It appears they attempted to flee through this tunnel but an hour ago. Their superior blocked their way and loosed upon them this poison gas, killing his own men. What kind of enemy am I soon to face, Agnes?
Art thou afraid? Thou must have spoken much, Marie. I shall not leave thee. I am listening. Only, I yet hear not thy voice. Dost thou recall the day we hid together in the catacombs of the manor? Thou said unto me, thou feared not the ghostly tales thy grandmother once spake. Thou saidst thou bore a devil more terrifying than any tale. But on that night thy breath did tremble. Thou art afraid.
That was not the thing of which I was afraid, Agnes.
I worry for thee, Marie. The path that thou dost walk holdeth no light. I can feel thee growing ever more distant from me. Whatsoever it is, whatever thou dost wish to do, I know thou art determined to see it to its end. But I pray thee, make haste and come unto us soon, wilt thou? Jusqu'à ce moment-là, je prierai pour ton âme.
To summarize, your troops must stay in place for the time being. We've made contact with the other side. They'll cooperate with you to create a fire network against the enemy.
Let's hope they do cooperate.
Manus Vindicte has waged war against all humankind. We must work together if we're to get through this.
So, you're the commander too now, huh?
All I did was convince them to work with the Foundation.
But you don't represent the Foundation. Not without proper authorization for your plan.
The soldiers are desperate. I won't hesitate to do what I must to restore their home. What's the status on your mission?
The gargoyle's en route to the target location as we speak. Conservative estimates said she'll take another hour to get there. But who knows what she'll come up against. She might not make it.
Unusual for you to show compassion in such a moment.
It just brings back unpleasant memories. You know what I'm talking about, Grace.
Then we'll wait 1 more hour. The Foundation's reinforcements will likely have arrived by then. Should it come to it, we will regroup and consider our next steps with them.
Huh. If there really are reinforcements, that is.
They're launching a second offensive! Hold your ground!
The puppy wishes to come along.
Where gloves? I'll show you. I found my
Target. Enemy reaction predicted.
Oh, hi.
Icaros, find your mark.
Now!
A fourth. Barrage.
Freaking dumbass!
Sterilize.
I'll show you.
Target square confirmed. Down.
Icaros, eyes on the target.
We have taken a strong position.
Say sorry, miss. Your first-hand experience is up.
Finally.
Chris, are you still in the front?
Yes, Mr. Iernai, but I don't think we can hold out much longer. Has the committee reached a decision?
Not yet. The debate is still ongoing. The Doves find your frontline contingency plan absurd. They disapprove of the political risks involved in taking control of various nations' armies. But I personally find it feasible. Just to be sure, do you have a clear understanding of your ultimate goal?
This war between Manus Vindictae and the Foundation will only end once one of the two parties is completely destroyed. And I refuse to let it be the Foundation. If we're to prevail, the Foundation cannot rely on Xeno alone. We need more capable soldiers. Soldiers like these on the front lines. With the proper arrangements, we may be able to recruit them to our cause. We'd have a whole new army to fight Manus Vindictae.
But even if you manage to bring them all, say, 100,000 soldiers on board, it still won't be enough to sustain modern warfare.
This is about the bigger strategic picture, not just a single recruitment effort. I'm suggesting that the Foundation start canvassing all human armies, especially those under attack by the Manus.
Bigger strategic picture. What about the governments behind these armies? Have you considered how they might react?
It's about time they realize that the Foundation is their only hope. The last bastion for humanity to unite against their shared enemy. The Foundation cannot take responsibility for all the lives in this era or in any other. The storm is a near inevitability, and so too is the loss of many. Once it does come, the Manus won't hesitate to drag war into that new era, into any new era. It's time the Foundation took action and built an army capable of crossing the storm.
Enact your plan, Kratos. As long as you're successful on your end, I will deal with the political obstacles in your way.
What next, sir?
We stand our ground for an hour.
What's that sound?
Oh, it's you.
You murderer! You murdered me! You murdered Colton! You murdered Organ too! You devil! You murderous demon!
I have no qualms in doing so again. Pathetic illusions. Incoming attack. From behind. From the right. From below. Right before me.
Let me go! Please!
How many have you killed? Do you even keep count? Remember, they were all arcanists, like you.
Races of no matter.
So the killer does the killing, and the dead have no say at all. I like it. Haven't had enough?
Be gone. One day I shall personally deliver you to the fires of hell where you belong.
Oh, it sounds like you know who I am.
Do not think me deceived by your disguise. I am well aware that your taint has long been tangled in the blood of my family. Demon. Ladislas.
Dear cousin, I bring thee a final warning. Thou art but a step away from utter corruption. Thou hast killed many in the years past, and now thou dost stand at the edge of the abyss. Hast thou not understood the suffering endured by our fallen ancestors? Their conscience crumbled, their faith shattered, leaving naught but an insatiable thirst for blood. It paineth me to see thee walk that same wretched path.
Don't blame me. I did nothing to entice her. Maya made this choice herself. Her hands have long been soaked in blood. And yet, she has never been troubled by that so-called guilt of yours. I've come to adore her for that.
Perhaps it is true that this path of carnage shall save many lives, but why, I pray, must it be thee who walkest it? Our blood beareth an impurity like no other. To kill so many is to will thyself to the bottom of the abyss, never to return. The 10,000 thou art soon to kill. Consider, I pray, how many among them are innocent victims of deception and coercion. The weight of so many lives shall weigh upon thee in far greater measure than any sin thou hast yet borne. What good shall it profit thee to gain the whole world, yet forfeit thy soul?
Did I hear that right? Are you also calculating lives, Ladislas?
Speak no more of thy filthy words.
Oh, you silly, stubborn child.
What art thou, O wicked demon? No! Marie!
I silenced the noisy fool for you, Mariam.
Such pantomime shall not move me. This Ladislas was not but an echo lingering in my mind. An illusion.
But I'm not. I am your very nature. The core of your being.
I have seen sinners forsake themselves in service of the devil. The land they trod upon yielded only bitter, cursed fruit. But the hour for repentance has long since passed.
Come with me.
Then the Lord rained upon them, brimstone and fire.
Let's kill them all together.
Wishes to come along.
You'll rip their throats out, won't you, Maya? Every last one of them.
Shut your mouth. Here.
Look at you, Maya. So
Cease your endless words. My sight shall unveil the hidden.
I'll show you.
Target locked.
I found my target.
I have seen to the heart of you.
I never miss.
Now is the time for repentance.
Death comes for us all.
Walking trainer.
A short hit. Now is the time for repentance. They have backup. One for the sake of the many.
Pause. The puppy agreed with your decision.
A short hit.
Walking trainer.
Now is the time for repentance.
Walking trainer.
The enemies of peace shall be scouted out.
You will pay for this.
Warning, warning. The puppy is fleeing the scene at its...
Marsha?
I don't think I'll ever forget this windmill. The calm of this field. Can't believe I didn't appreciate how peaceful this place was the first time I came here. Perhaps it's because the land was quiet, just like our lives once were. And back then, We thought everything would be peaceful again once the war was over.
I'm sorry.
Why? There's no need to apologize.
I was nigh on killing you. No. In a way, I did kill you. Just as I've killed so many others.
It's not our fault. None of this is.
You may have granted me your forgiveness, but those who have forever lost their lives due to my actions, I shall never have the chance, nor the right, to earn theirs.
We didn't start this war, yet we have had to bear the brunt of the pain it has caused. If all the sins of war are laid at our feet, where is the fairness in that? No, I refuse to accept it. Marie, perhaps when peace finally comes,
Masha!
Die!
Get thee behind me, demon.
I won't force you. The choice is still yours. So, which will it be? The weight of 10,000 lives, or one that is 10 times harder to bear? Well, their blood will be on your hands, that's for certain. But the responsibility won't rest on you alone. Your soon-to-be blood-soaked hands have been forced. These are the only choices you have left.
I am powerless to cleanse the filth that muddies my blood. Just as I am powerless to erase the sins I have already borne. I have descended into the depths of hell. I know that. And this ancient darkness has already taken root in my soul. But if sacrificing one can save 10, if sacrificing 10,000 can save 100,000, if someone must make that impossible choice, then I am willing to bear that sin. Look upon me, demon. I am not like my ancestors, to be led astray by their thirst for blood and your honeyed words. Whatever choice I make of my own free will. I will not let your taint spread within my soul. Yet still, your power shall be mine to command. Agnes, quand j'étais jeune, je ne comprenais jamais vraiment les mots que tu disais. Pourquoi un homme porterait-il volontairement les péchés de tout le monde pour les biens des autres? Je réfléchissais à cela. Si toute la culpabilité et toute la souffrance m'étaient imposées, comme ce serait cruel et injuste. Mais maintenant je pense... Peut-être qu'il est préférable qu'elle soit seule à moi à porter. Je suis désolée, Agnes.
Attention all Foundation operators. The Mammoth Fortress at Hill 299 has been destroyed. Execute retreat as planned.
Wir sind gerettet?
Ganz genau! Na los! Gut, du kannst noch stehen. Lass uns diese verdammten Schutzgräben hinter uns lassen.
Wer bist du? Ich verstehe nicht, was du sagst.
The Manus Fortress has been destroyed, and the soldiers have been led in retreat to the rear. I understand. Thank you for your support in this critical time, Mr. Irenai.
My Marie, thou hast returned. Coffee? Oui, just to thy liking. No milk, no sugar. There are also vanilla macarons and Mont Blanc besides. Where did you get these desserts? Yo, who is here, mon petit chou?
Marianne.
Father, what brought you here?
A pardon hath been issued by the President. Thou art free. As for Ladislas, he is gravely ill. His stubbornness was ever bound to lead to trouble. To answer thy question, I am here to gather ye. We are to depart.
So, you are now the leader of the clan?
Verily, after all we have suffered under this war, someone must lead the Tenebron family's reconstruction. I seek to re-establish contact with those of our kin with whom we have lost fellowship. The hand of Manus Vindicte has not yet fallen upon Paris. I have purchased a number of dwellings on Montmartre. They are to be our temporary homes until the conflict between the Manus and the Foundation reaches its end. Agnes shall be sent to our cemetery in Rouen.
Cemetery? But Agnes is not dead. She's simply... Ladislas said there was a reason behind her.
This is what comes of disrespecting tradition, Marianne. Thou wert too easily swayed by Ladislas's maddened words.
He lied to us?
Nay, I believe not that such was his intent. He was simply too fervent in his pursuit of Gnosis. There is no record in the family archives that suggests any sort of prophecy should befall our kin in so strange a form. Agnes's condition is the result of a tragic accident, nothing more. There is no divine meaning behind it whatsoever. Her fear of the war was too great. She simply faltered in the casting of her arcane skill and petrified her body to the core. That is all. I know well that Agnes meant a great deal to both Ladislas and thee, but she was only an ordinary child. She was not an angel descended from heaven. Though it doth bring sorrow for me to say, we must all come to accept that no miracle shall ever come to Agnes. She will forever remain a statue.
Marianne, thou hast returned. How?
Merde. I thought father was only... Have you truly fallen ill?
That I have. But what of thee, Marianne? Art thou not in a condition far graver than my own? Or art thou simply too blind to see it? Thy soul is stained with the wickedness of sin. Thou art as miserable as I. Oh, Lord, I can smell the stench of hell upon thee. Thou hast passed through the gates of hell and returned. Marianne, how wretched.
You are ill, Ladislas. Gravely so. Take a moment's rest in the quiet of a sanatorium upon reaching Paris, won't you? It ought to do you good.
Perhaps I shall. But thou wilt not return with us, wilt thou?
I am yet undecided. Perhaps I will.
Nay. Nay. Thou must not. Thou must never return.
Why?
I see that which others cannot, and I see it in thee. Thou art not who thou once wast. Inside thee, there is a demon. The demon which doth linger in our veins. It hath opened its eyes, its wretched eyes. Thou cannot return, cannot turn back, for there is no path left for thee. But I desire not more than to aid thee, my dear cousin. Yea, I shall help us all, but most especially thee, to atone for my transgressions.
Ladislas.
These shackles are a soul-binding chain, a cage, yea, but I beg thee accept them. And I shall devote my life to prayer over thee, both night and day, that thy soul shall not be shaded in eternal darkness. May thy blood be washed clean one day. May it nourish the soil when thou art laid to rest. May thy journey to hell yet be graced by God's mercy.
And if I refuse these shackles?
It mattereth not. I shall pray for thee still, as I have ever done.
Dis à mon père que je ne reviendrai pas, tant que le véritable conflit ne sera pas terminé.
war is over, Paul. Andreas? Good boy. You have been gone for a long time. Off to dangerous places again to search for your lost friends? It seems luck has been on your side. You have dodged danger time and again amidst the slaughter. But I cannot help but worry that one day a stray bullet will pierce you, or a poison gas will choke you. Harshness is not my intention, Andreas, but I am grateful that you have returned to my side, hale and whole. Es ist Zeit. The next destination is a distant one. Your help will be appreciated.
Mr. Charon, is this your horse?
In a sense, young man.
Oh, then it's nothing. He showed up near Montpellier all by himself, so I followed him here to see if he might be connected to Manus Vindicte.
The Foundation is still in Montpellier.
We'll head off soon, along with the soldiers, to a safer position. By the way, do you know where Blackbird is?
Blackbird?
Oh, I mean Meryl. The girl who went to the front with you. I haven't been able to get in touch with her since the Manus attacked. Where could she be? I just hope she hasn't gotten herself into any serious trouble.
She is alive and well.
She is? Where did you see her?
That I cannot tell.
Why?
She does not wish to be found.
What? She doesn't want to come back with us?
Correct. She is afraid of the war that lies ahead. Bloodshed, carnage. She was unprepared to witness such harrowing scenes. She requested I not reveal her whereabouts to the Foundation. In fact, she demanded a promise.
I don't understand. How could you just let her go like that? Isn't she more likely to run into danger if she's on her own? And leaving like this, she'll be marked as a deserter. Oh no.
I know little of your rules. But a promise was made, and her reasoning is understandable. It is her right to turn away from her fear, just as it is anyone else's.
Fine. At least she's still alive. But I can't leave her alone out there. I'll find a way to track her down. Thank you for the information, Mr. Carroll. Goodbye.
Has he gone?
Yes.
Why did
did you tell him that I'm still alive?
You did not request that it be kept a secret.
Fine. Charon.
Huh?
Actually, I wasn't serious, you know, when I said I wanted to become a gravekeeper here.
The dead need no company, and every tombstone will one day fall to decay. In the end, time will pull us all into the sea of oblivion. Nothing in this world is immortal.
Right. Well, anyway, the gravekeeper joke was a bad one, I admit it. But what I'm trying to say is, I'm not sure where to go next. I mean, who else can I depend on besides the Foundation? I definitely don't want to get caught by Manus Vindictae, that's for sure. Trust me, you don't want to know what they were doing in Antarctica. Oh, not the Antarctica in this era. The one from before. Anyway, my point is, I can't deal with them on my own. But I can still do something. Like, dealing with troublemaking critters. So, if you need that kind of help, maybe we can travel together. I trust you.
My path will have little safety.
That's all right. I'll just run off when danger comes.
In that case, follow me. We will take a detour to avoid entering territories under the Foundation's surveillance. If you're hungry, these can be returned to you. Andreas will carry you, should you go tired.
Got it!
The revision to the Storm Reformation Act has been added to the agenda, and the committee will soon begin the next round of discussion. You'll need to attend the meetings as well. Recent events have given the Hawks a stronger voice, and they are in favor of expanding the authority and budget of Team Timekeeper. Stay ready, Burton.
Understood.
Timekeeper?
Were you waiting for me?
No, just a happy coincidence. I'm glad to know that you remember me.
Of course. Your decisiveness saved the lives of many soldiers on the battlefield. I also heard that the Doves agreed to further implement your frontline contingency plan after the Monpei crisis was resolved.
Huh. I'm surprised to see you're interested in politics.
I'm not interested, just informed.
I've been wanting to speak with you since our last meeting was cut short, but this certainly isn't the place for a proper conversation either. Contact me if you're interested. I have some very valuable information for you, I'm sure, both about the Foundation and about Earth. I look forward to hearing from you. I'm sure we will make excellent collaborators.
Excuse me, timekeeper. Oh, Mr. Creius, do you have an urgent matter you'd like to discuss with the timekeeper? I can arrange a meeting for you if necessary.
No need for that. I was just saying hello. Until next time. Timekeeper. Miss Sinetto.
Timekeeper, is there something wrong?
It's nothing. You seem a little anxious, Sinetto. What's the matter?
Timekeeper, you need to look at this. It's an important message.
Sent from Lilia?
I've been on a mission on the Eastern Front, under the direct orders of Admiral Som. Guess what I found, Capitan? An Xeno outpost without... From the looks of it, I think it's the rebels. I can tell in more detail. Call me back as soon as you can.
I tried to contact Miss Lilia after receiving the message, but I couldn't get through. She mentioned Xeno rebels. This is worrying.
Could it be Igor? Lilia might be in trouble. Sinetto, I think we'd better pay another visit to Madame Z.
I'm sorry, but I think it's time you left. There will be little more to see here. What difference does it make? Earthquakes? Floods? War is just one catastrophe among many. It's not worth your attention. At least this war is not. That is all. Hurry along to the Eastern Front. Check on your friend. I will pray for her.
Madame Lucy pointed out that physical features such as a large head often evoke friendly responses from human colleagues. I've traveled in other containers too. A thermos, a glasses case. Oh, but the worst by far was a cola bottle. The syrup at the bottom almost trapped me in there. I felt like a bug stuck in tar.